So here we have two clean 1-gallon jugs, and I wanted them to be kind of clear so we can compare the color of the fluid. We'll be able to see that in the hose too, but in this one I have put 4 quarts of Napa Premium ATF plus 4, which is their recommended Dodge transmission fluid, and this one we are going to receive the old fluid as we pump it through the transmission. So let's get started. Okay, as fate would have it, I could not find my electric pump in my shop. So I'm going to be using this hand pump. And I'm going to take some clean fluid out of here, some clean transmission fluid. I'm going to suck it up in there. And I'm going to take this out in my yard and I'm going to shake it up and just waste it, just spray it in the yard here. Okay, that way I know I've got clean fluid that's going to be going into through my transmission lines. So let's suck up some clean fluid. This only holds about a pint or so, so it's going to take a while. We're going to hook up our feed line. Okay, and here's our return line. It's going to go into the jug. So now it's just a process of repetitively shoving that fluid, and you can see that clean fluid going through our transmission line. And we just keep doing this until we get clean fluid coming out the other line. You know what? This must be the return line because it's pressuring up. I'm wondering if there's a backflow preventer on this check valve in this line. So let me switch these lines and we'll see if we have any better luck. We'll put that line in the jug. That'll be our return line. Come on, stand up there. That's not going to stand up there. Put something in there to hold it, weight it down, there we go, and this is now going to be our feed line. So let's try this reverse flow. There may be a check valve in that system that I don't know about. Here we go. So here's pushing our old fluid through. Boy, that's equally as hard for some reason, but it is flowing now. So you can see the fluid coming out of our return line, and it's pretty black. Here comes some really black stuff because, alright, so we just keep this operation going. It takes a lot of pressure. This would be so much easier with an electric pump. One of these days I'll have my shop organized and find those kind of things. So now here again we are not flushing the transmission, we're flushing the transmission lines all the way through the radiator. So that's the end of my my suction on that one. So now we need to pick up some more fluid, load our gun up again. This may take 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. I don't know. Okay, let's continue pushing through. This does work better this direction though. Still getting a lot of black fluid through there. doesn't pop pop off and squirt you in the face. It's taking quite a bit of pressure to push this through here. That must be normal. Oh, dooty. Now our goal is to get the fluid coming out just as clean as the fluid going in. And it's already lightening up. I can tell that this is probably only going to take maybe a couple more of these. It's already half as dirty as it was. Wow. This is tiring. I'd say we're about halfway there from the color of the fluid. Okay, I think one more will probably do it. That's getting pretty close. So let's suck up another load of this stuff. So at this point we've used about a third of a gallon. Put it on our feed line. Go again. I get a rag here. It's getting a little slippery. Not the cleanest of procedures here. And we just continue on until this gets the color we want. That's the thing about using clear lines. We can just tell by the lines if we're clean enough or not. That's getting really close. Really close. Boys and girls, I think we got it. That fluid coming out is the same color in the lines as the fluid going in. So I'm going to call this good. I'm going to finish pumping out the rest of this canister here till it's empty. Then I'll move the camera in closer. I won't disconnect anything. And we'll just take a look at you can take a look at this line here close up. And you'll see they're exactly the same color now. So I'm really confident that all the contaminated fluid is out of there. So I'm just going to leave that hooked up. I got to undo the camera there real quick. See if I can't show you this. Okay, let's zoom in here. And you can see those two lines. Unless you got a better eye than me, I can't tell any distinguish between the one on the left and the one on the right. Those are the same color. So here's a close-up of the two right over the bucket. Here's the one we've been pumping, and here's the one coming out. Those are the same color. So we're going to call this a success and a completed job to not void my warranty. And here again is the two connections not hooked up to the transmission. And now I'm going to unhook these, hook everything to the transmission, put my drive lines and stuff back in, and I might be motivating down the road. Okay, before I put this camera away for good, I just figured I'd show you the difference in the color of the fluid here. And this is our new fluid, and this is our old fluid. I mean, this fluid's black, and this fluid looks like grape juice or something. So, just wanted to show you that. That was the reason for doing that. And now I want to show you that the transmission lines are now indeed hooked up to our transmission. There's one right here, and there's the other one right there. So we are ready to put the drive lines back in, cross member, hook the exhaust back up, fill it full of transmission fluid, and give this thing get it off the jacks and give it a test drive. Thanks for watching.